Night Frost by R.D. Wingfield. Read by David Jason. Rain slashed across the windows, blurring the dreary houses on the opposite side of the street. Liz Gilmore stared out moodily. It hadn't stopped raining since they moved into this poky little house 2 days ago. Married 3 years, and all they'd ever lived in was rented police accommodation. "I hate this lousy town," she announced. She had never wanted to come to Denton. When the promotion came through, she was hoping he'd be posted somewhere with a bit of life, not this boring backwater. Her husband, Detective Sergeant Frank Gilmore, 24, stocky with dark, close-cropped hair, checked his watch for the 8th time. He wished Liz would stop moaning. 8:45, in a quarter of an hour, he would be meeting his new Divisional Commander to take up his first assignment as a detective sergeant. He wanted to keep his mind clear. First impressions were important. Denton was a one-eyed town, but it was the first step on the ladder. "It won't be for long, Liz." She flicked back her blonde hair and picked up the Denton Echo. The front page was dominated by a photograph of graffiti-desecrated headstones. "Graveyard vandals strike again," screamed the headline. "Vicar suspects black magic coven." "If I knew where it was," she muttered, "I'd join it. Probably the only excitement in this hole." He faked a smile. "Any other news?" "Denton crippled by flu epidemic," she read, then tossed the paper aside. Again he consulted his watch. Timing was important. He wanted to breeze in at 9:01 and be shown directly to the Divisional Commander's office. "I'll have to leave soon. Let's have a look at you." She studied him, his new charcoal-grey suit. An approving nod. "Well, you'll pass." And then she was the old Liz, pressing close. "You smell nice," she purred. He frowned uneasily. At her insistence, he had put on that expensive Chanel aftershave she'd bought him, but he knew it was wrong. He pulled away. "I must go." "You'll be back at 6, none of this working all hours stuff?" He smiled on surer ground. The Divisional Commander's office had sent him a timetable, detailed almost minute by minute. Denton was clearly a well-organised station. "I'll be back at 6, he assured her. Denton Police Station didn't look the model of efficiency Gilmore had expected. The lobby was unattended, the floor wet and reeking of disinfectant. Somewhere a phone was ringing. A balding, uniformed sergeant with a mournful face came in, Bill Wells, pushing 40, tired and fed up. Today should have been his rest day. Wells, stony-faced, opened a door to yell, "Someone answer that damn phone!" before turning to Gilmore. "Can I help, sir?" "Detective Sergeant Gilmore to see Mr. Mullet." Behind Gilmore, the lobby door opened and 2 men came in, shaking umbrellas. One unbuttoned his raincoat to reveal a clerical collar. "Appointment with Mr. Mullet," he announced. Yes, Vicar is expecting you," Wells told him. "My appointment's at 9, hissed Gilmore. "Well, you'll have to wait." The sergeant brushed past him to escort the visitors. 9:01. Fuming, Gilmore slumped down on a bench. The wall clock clunked with monotonous regularity, marking out the minutes he was late. He shifted his gaze to a poster. A photograph of a girl in school uniform standing by a bike. "Missing. Have you seen this girl? Paula Bartlett, age 15, dark hair, pale complexion, height 5'3", last seen September the 14th in the Forest Lane area." 2 months ago. The swing doors clicked as the sergeant returned. Gilmore sprang to his feet. He had to report to someone. He consulted his itinerary. "Tell Inspector Allen I'm here." "He's off sick. Everyone's off flaming sick." The internal phone buzzed. No, Mr. Mullet, Mr. Frost isn't in yet." "Yes, I did tell him 9 o'clock. Yes, sir." He hung up. Rain blew in as a scruffy figure in a dripping mac pushed through the lobby doors. He peeled a sodden maroon scarf from his neck and wrung it out. "It's peeing down," he announced.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?